When you have eyewitness testimony in a court of law, you test it. And so I tested the eyewitness testimony that we see in the Gospels and in the New Testament. How do you do that? Well, is there corroboration? Well, Gary Habermas, the historian, has studied the writings outside the Bible and has found 100 facts about the life, teachings, miracles, death, and resurrection of Jesus from sources outside the Bible that corroborate what the Bible is saying. So we have outside corroboration from other sources, but we also have it from archaeology, that there's never been a biblical reference that's been controverted by an archaeological discovery. On the contrary, there have been numerous biblical references that have been confirmed by archaeological discoveries, even when people used to make fun of the New Testament by claiming it wasn't true. Later discoveries prove, oh wait, it was accurate. So those things that can be tested, when they are tested, are shown to be accurate. That gives you more confidence in the other aspects of what is reported. You look at multiple accounts. You know, people like to say, well, there's some differences between some of these accounts. That's a good thing. I've never seen in a court of law where 5 witnesses or 4 witnesses come in and say the exact same thing. If they did, the opposition attorney would say collusion. Right. They got together. They got their stories together. They can't be trusted. You expect that people who see things from a different perspective are going to report it from a different perspective. That doesn't mean they're contradicting each other. It just means they're reporting from a different perspective. They may include certain details that somebody else would not include and so forth. So when you test the New Testament, and you apply the same kind of tests you would do in investigating any ancient writing, whether it's by Josephus or Tacitus or Suetonius. You take those same investigative techniques, apply them to the pages of the New Testament, and you walk away saying, this is extraordinary. This is accurate. This is reliable. This is trustworthy. And when I saw that as an atheist, I had to respond. I couldn't say, I think I'll go look into something else. No, this was something that I knew would change my life. It would change my eternity because it points to Jesus being the one and only way to God. And it was clear what I needed to do, receive Him as my Lord and Savior, and to become a child of God, to become His follower, to become a child of His for eternity. In some ways, it was the easiest thing I've ever done because it was the most logical thing. Some people say when they come to faith, they have a rush of emotion. I didn't have that. You know what I had, John? I had the rush of reason. The rush of reason. This is true. And because it is true, I need to align my life with it and become a follower of Jesus.